Hey everyone, this is WashboardSam, and I'm going to be doing a review of Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen. What to say about this film series? The Transformers film series really just runs on being awesome and trying to make everything as cool as possible. I mean, that's really the only choice you have when you're mostly dealing with giant transforming fighting robots from an alien planet. The first Transformers was not bad. I think it was pretty good, actually. You know, it's a Michael Bay movie. What are you gonna do? It's just justification for stuff blowing up because it's Transformers. I mean, come on. This movie basically it takes everything in the last movie and magnifies it. Now, the first thing you're gonna ask about Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen is Megan Fox, and why not? I mean, Megan Fox, in the last movie, she's there for fan service, okay? She's there to look hot, okay? People just like to look at her. That's all she's there for. This movie, well, her role's kind of weird. I mean, she doesn't really do as much in this movie, and what she does do is pretty ineffectual. She's basically just there, again, for fan service. The first time you see her, she's sitting on a bike backwards repairing it or something and her butt's sticking out. I don't think there's as much fan service with her as there was in the last movie, just because it focuses a lot more on the Transformers than it does on the people this time, which is great. There is one particular bit of fan service that I thought was just egregious, did not need to be there, and it really distracted from the film. And that's during like the last battle, you know, there's going to be robots fighting and there's people running through it. To try and get something somewhere to help the robots so that they can be effective. That's not a spoiler. That's what happened in the last movie. They're going to do it in this movie too, so that the humans have something to do. Anyway, she's running along, and they're running along, and they're trying to get the MacGuffin to the thing so they can do the thing, so they can save the day. And there's dramatic music going on and explosions and stuff, and the mood is completely destroyed by bouncing. She's you know what I mean. Sam Witwicky, Shia LaBeouf. I have mixed feelings about Shia LaBeouf, but really I don't think he's bad in this movie. It's weird what they do with Sam's character, because there's a plot point where he gets overdosed with like alien information or something like that, and I don't want to give away too many spoilers, and he's like twitches a lot and like writing down alien symbols, and when he's twitching, it doesn't look like he's possessed by some alien force so much as that he's just going through, like, I don't know, like he's going through a seizure or something. I mean, he's just like, and there's like a bunch of shots of that. And if you're not laughing at it, then it's just going to get really old really fast. He starts twitching, and he's at college now because obviously you're going to have the first movie in high school, you're going to have the second one in college. That's how it works. It doesn't matter. It doesn't factor much into the movie. It's just there to be there, in case you cared about the character. Amelia, stop it. Sam is sitting in a class with Dwight from The Office, teaching him about astronomy, and I guess he's kind of supposed to be a jerk, but he's mostly just standing up there saying things. There's not characterization to him. It's just a one-shot character, and he's just there so you can say, hey, it's Dwight. And Sam hates Dwight and Einstein. There's, just like the bouncing thing with Megan Fox, the thing about Shia LaBeouf's character that really bugs me, this happens to everyone, but you know, there's different combinations of people in each incident, and Sam's in all of them. Okay, first, they crash into a light pole. Now, I don't know if you've ever been in a car accident, but I have, where it crashed into another car, which I guess a light pole wouldn't be as bad, but it really hurts, and it messes with you, and you have a huge headache, and you do not feel like running away right then, even if you're running away from Decepticons and stuff. Anyway, they crash into a light pole, back up out of it, and then they are in the car, and they get picked up by, I think, Megatron, and he throws them through a roof and down on the ground, and then splits the car in half, and they just get out and run away, and they fell like 30 feet through a roof of a warehouse. And they can just run away, and they're not bruised or anything. This doesn't hurt Sam, this doesn't hurt Megan Fox, this doesn't hurt the annoying Mexican guy, which I'll get to later. It's just really weird, because Sam's more indestructible than any of the Transformers. He goes through more than any of them. And it's not till, like, the last scene where he gets injured, actually. And that's after a Decepticon picks him up and throws him. And there's explosions going around everywhere. Okay? No human is that indestructible. What is he, Goku? I mean, honestly, I don't understand how Sam Witwicky, who's supposed to be some nerd who doesn't really do anything athletic, and he was a real wimp in the last movie, how he can go through all this and still be walking around. It's just crazy how much junk he goes through and how much he gets thrown around and in car accidents and everything, and he's not even bruised. He's not even walking with a limp. I mean, there are some visible, like he gets dirty, and in the last scene where he, like, where he actually does get injured, like, he has burns and crap on him, but it's not anything that's gonna affect him, and it's not anything that even, like, bruises him so that he's physically incapable of running around more. And these people are running fast enough to outrun Decepticons for brief periods of time when the Decepticons can find them, and they keep running after the Decepticons can't find them, you know, so they get a lead, but they're running this whole time. It's like, how can you run for 20 minutes straight when you've just been in 2 car accidents and thrown about by Decepticons? It just doesn't work. Anyway, enough about those 2 main characters. Let's get on to what was really annoying about this movie. And I'll get to the good stuff later. They're divided into groups, and every single group of people, or robots, or whatever, has someone who's freaking annoying. They're like the worst characters in the movie, and there's so many of them, okay? The primary group is Sam, Megan Fox's character, who I don't care about the name, she's just there for fan service anyway. The Mexican guy, who's annoying. He's there for no reason. He doesn't actually do anything. He's Sam's roommate, who's there to just be the butt of unfunny jokes. Anyway, in that group, Megan Fox, when she actually does something for once, catches a little Decepticon that doesn't have any guns or anything, which I don't understand, because if a freaking blender can transform into a robot with rockets strapped to it, then how come an actual Decepticon that was sent out to attack Megan Fox doesn't have any form of weaponry? This thing's name is like Wheelie or something, and it's voiced by SpongeBob. I'll get to more of that later. In the beginning of the film, of course, when you see Sam and his family, and they're getting ready for college, okay, I don't remember in the last movie, but was Sam's mom always this annoying? I mean, she is annoying in every scene, and it's supposed to be comic relief, but I wasn't laughing at any of it. I laughed maybe 2 or 3 times in this movie, and, you know, it's just a chuckle. I'm not going, ah, that's so great. But Sam's mom is just, she's just frustrating. I can't understand why she does some of these things that she does. Okay, there's this part when they go to the college, which is relatively early in the film, and she's like, oh, guess what? I bought some pot brownies, and it's supposed to be funny, I guess, and she eats some of them, and they're like, hey, Mom, don't eat those, and apparently she's so ignorant she doesn't know. How do you accidentally buy pot brownies? They got a picture of, like, the marijuana leaf on the top of them. Plus, she was with Sam's dad the whole time, who was supposed to be an actual intelligent person. How was he not paying attention to his wife when she was just off buying pot brownies from random people? And it really serves no use in the film. This film is like 30% padding, and it's way too long. And if you take out all the padding and stuff, then it's a nice length movie, plus the narrative flows a lot better. But it's like every other scene has to be interrupted by the annoying characters, okay? The other annoying characters, and these ones are so annoying that everyone's talking about them in reviews already. The movie hasn't even been out for 24 hours and everyone's talking about them. The twins, okay? The twins are they're 2 robots that they were supposed to combine into Big Robot, but they didn't because I got nothing. Anyway, at first they're an ice cream truck, which is the most annoying thing in the film, because it just keeps spouting random crap that you can hardly understand about, I'm gonna beat some Decepticons, blah, 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 blah. It doesn't matter. The twins are the most offensive, racist thing I've ever seen in a modern film. I mean, this is like Peter Pan racist.